hello everyone. Am I audible? Please confirm the audio. Alright, so all excited for the new batch? Tomorrow will be your first live class. How are you feeling now? All excited? All pumped up? Is it echoing? I think now it's not. So I think all of you are now very much excited that you'll start this beautiful journey of CAT. And of course, I believe it's a beautiful journey because of various reasons. The first reason is that now you, all of you and I and all of us, my team, all of us will be connected and will be connecting at different levels. And all this next 9 months of stage 1 preparation and then last 2 to 3 months of stage 2 preparation, that is JDPI VAT, all of us will be building relationships and that will be very much fruitful, and that is what I wish for you, and this is what I think you also wish for yourselves. So I'll just tell you that what exactly happens at iQuanta. I hope by this time you have already known a lot, but once we start so that there's no confusion, this is a very short session, probably 30 minutes. I'll be telling you how iQuanta course will help you with your CAT journey. All of you know my name, these are my credentials, and so let's start with it. Well, so CAT 2003 course timeline is the first thing that you must understand. The moment you enroll, you will get 100 plus CAT quant conceptual videos in your dashboard. You can check it out. So I think all of you have received your dashboard, those who have already enrolled. So have you gone through the dashboard? There you will find 100 plus CAT quant conceptual videos. And I would recommend that watch the videos only if you want to revise something from the live classes. Okay, so do not go to it beforehand. If you want to go to it, it's all right. And apart from that, you'll be getting, for the IM ABC module, if you have enrolled for this as well, you'll be getting 1,250 quant questions, 250 RC sets. So one set is composed of 4 questions. So a total of 1,000 questions here and 250 LRDI sets. The first thing that you will get. I hope all of you have checked your dashboard, isn't it? Right, so from coming week, that is, the week has already come. From tomorrow, we'll be starting the classes. So one thing that is, kind of very much differentiates iQuanta from others is the dual pedagogy. What is dual? Dual means dual comes from the word duo, which means two, right? So it's like two ways pedagogy in which there's a mix of both conceptual plus application sessions. I'll just tell you what it actually is. So in conceptual, the teachers, the mentors, Sajjan sir, will be coming in front of you the way I am right now, and we'll be discussing, like we'll be having chapters after chapters, concepts after concepts, with a lot of relevant examples and questions. Then comes the application sessions. In application sessions, the teacher would not be visible to you, so it will be kind of a forum kind of thing, a platform. So Facebook platform is what we have chosen. They will be giving you a short video about some concept and then relevant questions which you will be solving in the stipulated time, and then the solutions will be provided. And trust me, application classes, the system sounds weird, but it is very important to get accustomed to the CAT level questions. At the same time, there is possibility that you might be working somewhere and you don't have much time. So if you just attend the conceptual sessions, that is from 7 to 9 on alternate days, and application, that is every day except Sunday, it will be 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. So in a way, you would have practiced each and everything. So that is why it is designed. We understand, even when I was a student, so there was times when I was not able to repeat or revise something, and then I felt that I'm lagging behind. So eliminate that kind of problem, we have come up with dual pedagogy. And once a class is finished, you'll be getting assignment and practice sessions will be conducted. That practice session normally happens in the afternoon, the very next day. All right. Yeah, Shivam, attending all the classes. Not just the classes, there are more things. So let me tell you all of them. Classes and this practice sessions. And by this way, the syllabus will be covered, in 4 to 5 months. That is by mid of August. Well, phase 2. Now, phase 2 is very important. So after you have done like 70% of your syllabus, be it Quant, VARC or LRDI, after that, the best time to start with the mocks is basically when you have covered at least 70% of the syllabus. Now, some people will say, like in the previous session, yesterday's session, I was just motivating you guys. I told you, if you're 70% ready of what you want it to be, then you should start it right away. So just keeping that logic here, 70% of the syllabus will be completed and the mocks will be open to all of you. The first mock is already open. In case you want to just attempt it, see to it that what it actually is, you can just run the first mock, but I would recommend doing it only after 70% of syllabus is complete. So we have 20 full-length CAT mocks and 30 sectionals. So sectionals are basically, of all the sections, this Quant, VAR, LRDI, there are 10 each of the mocks, and 20 full-length mocks are there. I am ABC Practice Batch. This is an add-on in case you have purchased it or want to purchase it. So here, you'll get daily 12 Quant questions, 3 RC sets, and 3 LRDI sets till September. And there's one thing which you must understand, that the I am ABC Practice Batch is in 2 parts. One is static, other is dynamic. So static is like, in the 7,500 CAT level questions, close to 4,000 will be static, that will be provided on the dashboard, and remaining will be done like this. Like you'll get daily the questions you'll be getting, and you can just solve them. And of course, you can, if you have some doubt, you can just ask them. All right. After that, the phase 3. Phase 3 will be happening somewhere in the month of October, just 1.5 months before the real CAT, and here you will get free CAT crash course. It's actually a flagship program. It is being sold at 15,000, but for you it will be free of cost. And in this CAT course, what will happen? All the things that we have done throughout the year will be repeated in terms of concepts, and there will be majorly it will be questions, less of concepts. So in a way, you will get prepared for the most difficult, I would say, the most relevant at the same time difficult questions of CAT, and the entire revision will be done. So in a way, if you see that you will be covering your CAT syllabus in 3 different phases: the conceptual class, the application class, and then the crash course. All right. Shivam, the crash course will be like this only. I will come in front of you and I'll be teaching you. Sajjans will be teaching you, and so this is how the crash course is. It's same as the regular classes. It's just that it is concise and it is kind of condensed inside just a month. So overall, that is a 4 months program is condensed in 1 month program. That is what crash course is all about. Then comes the faculty introduction. I think you know him. This is Mr. Ajit Singh, the CEO and founder of iQuanta, and he will be taking the application classes. This is 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. Subjects that he will be taking will be quant and verbal ability. So in his journey of last 10 years, he has come to, I would say, a very proper or very, kind of very high level of mathematics. He understands the problems of students, so that is what he will be doing. And then there is Mr. Sajjan Barnawal. I think you have seen him. So he is multiple times CAT 99.8 percentiler, and he'll be taking conceptual class 7 to 9 p.m. So he'll be taking conceptual classes, all the LRDI classes he'll be taking for conceptual as well as application. I hope this is clear to you. And the quant part, he'll be taking half of it in the conceptual classes, half of QA, and half of QA will be going to me. So I'll be taking only the conceptual class, I won't be taking the application class. So I'll always be in front of you, never behind the screen. My subjects are quants and verbal ability. So the complete verbal ability, 100% of it I'll be taking, and quant 50% of it I'll be taking, depending on who is free and whatever is required. So these 3 faculty members are there. And before going on further, there is some kind of query. I will just answer that. Niharika says, how do we know when questions will be added in the portal? Questions were added in the portal. Niharika, in the dashboard, all the questions are already added, but in the Facebook group, every day you will be getting questions, and the links to those questions would be shared with you on the WhatsApp group. So all the communication that we do will be via two ways. One is WhatsApp. All the links you'll be getting, be it live class, be it application class, be it practice session, be it something exciting. We share trivia, we share some cool stuff, and we encourage a culture in which people can just talk to each other. So all these things will be shared. The links will be shared on the WhatsApp group, and all the happenings will be there on the Facebook iQuanta group. Shikhil says note making. Yeah, Shikhil. So while making notes, you must do one thing, be it LRDI, Quant, or VARC. In LRDI, there are not much of the notes. It's more like you are solving the question, and let's say that you got something which is kind of, not really seen of. For example, if you Sajan sir tells you some way to observe things in a certain manner, that is what you have to note while making the notes of LRDI. And when it comes to Quant, of course, you'll have to just write all the formulae and just the formula, that's it, and then you can keep on practicing. For VARC, the moment, when I teach, I think you were in my class, so I'll be just saying that note this down. Whatever I say, note this down is the best thing to make, the best way to make all the notes. That is what we have to do. Shripada, practice session timings will be majorly in the afternoon. Deepika, yes, non-IBC batch will be provided with daily questions. Of course, it will be there. Well, there are some people on YouTube. I think there are some queries over here also. Different group will be for IMABC students. Yes, Tushar, right? New section कब से start? New session you are saying. There's a new session, tomorrow is the first class. Ritik, academics are low, how can I improve my profile? Okay. See, I would not be answering this question in this session because that is out of the agenda. But yeah, there's one thing more that I'll be live regularly every fortnight to answer these kind of queries. For example, the academic profile building or the job-related queries, the things you want to learn, you want to understand, apart from the regular academics. So I'll be coming every fortnight, every 15 days, I'll be live, and that session will be called Ask ALP session, so I'll be there. All right. Raman, there'll be single group, and the batch size is huge. We actually, as I said, we encourage that because a lot of people will be there, so this peer learning process will be there. Vanshika, request to please start questions from basics. Of course, Vanshika, it will be from basics only. That day, what I did, I was just telling you, in that session, that how difficult questions can also be solved without using mathematics. But normally, it starts from the basics only. Assignments will access after the classes. Saksham, yeah, right. Khushi, how will be able to revise the questions already done in class? We do not have books where questions are written. But Khushi, all the classes are recorded there on the Facebook group. In the event section, you can just go. I'll just show that to you in this slide. Okay. So look at this. There are 35 different topics which will be taken care of in quantitative aptitude. So tomorrow will be your first class in which will be Quant Foundation has already been done. That was done by me 3 days back. So tomorrow we'll be starting with classification of numbers and divisibility. Then we'll be having factors and the properties. LCM, HCF, remainders 1, remainders 2. So this will be the module of numbers. The module of numbers, this will be covered in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sessions. Okay, I hope this is self-explanatory. Then we'll be moving on to arithmetic, starting with percentages. Percentages very important in quant as well as DI. because India, a lot of data is given in terms of percentages, so it's very important. Profit and loss, ratio, SICI, averages, mixtures, allegations, time, speed, distance, 1, 2, 3, and time and work. So this from 7 to 16, it all comes under arithmetic. And you know what? Arithmetic forms close to 35 to 40% of all the questions. 35 to 40% of all the questions in the real CAT examination. Utkarsh, good evening. I'm good. How are you? Then here, if you see, this is where the algebra starts. Algebra will form close to 25 to 30% of the entire questions. So what I'm trying to say, that if someone is, someone just kind of does everything in arithmetic and algebra, he will easily be able to score above 99 percentile. You know that? All right. And apart from that, there is one thing more which I want to tell you. Like, as I said, algebra is like 25-30%. So if I combine arithmetic and algebra, it will be close to 80% of the entire quant section. And algebra is something, tell me how many of you feel that algebra is very difficult. Profit loss one class, Abhishek, that is, there will be one conceptual class and then application class as well, Abhishek. So basically all this is just multiply it by 2. Whatever is written over here, just multiply that by 2. Okay. So people think they are bad in algebra, and I tell you what, on the face of it, in theory, algebra looks very difficult, but there are certain hacks. Algebra is my favorite. So I introduce myself during numbers and then algebra. And arithmetic is done by Sajjan sir, and then there's PNC, etc. is done by him. So there are certain hacks in algebra, but I won't be telling you the hacks beforehand. First of all, we'll be dealing with all sorts of concepts from basic to advanced, and then I'll bring you telling you some hacks through which you will be able to attempt 80% of algebra questions correctly, and that too within 10 minutes. You believe in that? You have to believe, and this is something which we have to kind of imbibe and learn in next 3 months. So just do not worry a bit. It's just that whatever we are saying, just do it religiously and you will be through. But till functions, we have algebra from the equations to functions, and PNC 1, PNC 2, PNC 3, which also incorporates probability in 3. Then we have geometry, triangles, circles, polygons, quadrilaterals, and 3D mensuration. This part is geometry. So this is the session plan actually. Utkarsh has already, he was in the first batch, so he kind of understands that algebra actually becomes difficult. Saksham PNC is permutations and combinations. Now, if you look at LRDI, this is a session plan. DI intro and tools, I think Sajjan has already done it. There will be tables, bar graphs, line graphs, pie charts, miscellaneous. This all comes under DI. Then we have cubes, linear arrangements, circular arrangements, Venn diagram 1, Venn diagram 2, selection, binary logic, games and tournament, reasoning-based DI, quant-based reasoning. So this stuff comes under logical reasoning. And reasoning-based DI, quant-based reasoning, it comes under the miscellaneous. It's a combination of both LR and DI. SMKG, I don't know your name, so that is what is visible to me. 3D coordinate and complex numbers are not in the syllabus. What I have shown over here is only in syllabus, something which we have done till standard 10th. There will be nothing which will be of a higher level than standard 10th. That is something which will always be there. Akanksha Quant Foundation class 3, just 3 days back. If you look at the YouTube playlist, you will just find it over there. On Sunday, Ahmed, there are no practice sessions. Normally it doesn't happen, but if we feel that it's required, we'll of course do that. Practice sessions, yeah, they're always on the group. You can anytime access it. Cool. How to practice questions, which book? Paras, the book is not required. That is what I told you, because you'll be having dashboard. In the dashboard, there are n number of questions. The book is not required. We believe in going totally online, and there will be ebooks, there will be questions on your dashboard. You can just practice it from there. Okay. Avneet. So practice sessions is basically, when we give the questions to students, they just solve it. In case you're not able to attempt that, Avneet, there's no problem because in the assignments, there are a lot of questions. You can just attempt them. And in case, see the kind of material that we have, the number of questions, it is impossible for anyone to do them all. But just for the safety standards, kind of keeping in the contingency. So let's say someone is so much into it that he or she is doing 200 questions every day, then only it will be, you can just complete that. But even if you do 60% of syllabus, 60% of questions that we have in the dashboard, that'll be more than sufficient. All right. Prithviraj Male, yeah, in the event section, you can just go and see. Yeah, I'll be showing the event part as well. Just wait. Reading club, there's no group about that, just that I post a book and you can just read it and we can discuss on that. I'll come to that as well. Look at this VARC. There are n number of concepts are here. Parts of speech, RC, intro and basics, most common words. Then we have different genre for RCs. Like if you see here, RC genre, science and tech. Then we have philosophy and psychology, history, art, society and culture, business economics, miscellaneous. This all comes under RC. Then we'll be having science. Again, till 2 sessions each on all the genres. Apart from that, in VA we have odd one out, para summary, para jumbles, fill in the blanks. And in addition to that, there is something which we have introduced, to build up your grammar and vocabulary. There's the common words, error spotting, figures of speech. So this is something which we have introduced. In the RC, intro and basics, you will be getting a knowledge idea about tones and types of questions. Okay? All right. See, when you open the link, open this iQuanta's website, this is how it looks like. So here we have access through Sajjan ID. So once you purchase the course, your name will be appearing over here. Just a minute. Here, your name will be appearing. If you click at this drop-down menu, you will get dashboard and log out, both the things. All right. In the dashboard, you can see my courses. So whatever courses you have taken, that will be accessible to you. So let's say that you have taken this course, full course. You can just go to course, click on this, and a lot of things will be happening. I'll just tell you. Dashboard, my courses. Demo videos, these are the videos which I told you that moment you enroll, you will get 100 videos. iMocks will be accessible to you after 60% syllabus is done. And this iConcept material is a collection of different videos and some formulae. You also have previous papers over here. This is open to you in case you want to just understand that what are the kind of question CAT asks. When just click on this, this is freely available to each and every one. So once you click on that, go to the course, this is what you will see. Quant conceptual videos, number of topics, quant problem solving videos, number of topics 42. So this is how it will look like from all the sections. This is the events. Okay, so when you go to the Facebook, you will be added to a group, the paid group, which will be called as iQuanta CAT 2023 course. This is from the previous year. And here you will see this events. Click on events and all the events that are going to take place or the events that have already been done would be visible to you. All right. So look at this and tell me if you have understood. And in fact, you can even try it on the Facebook. Yeah, Prashant, thank you given on the WhatsApp group. Roshan, of course, will be doing it like with the easiest possible method. Of course, we'll be doing all sorts of method. Okay. So this is how you can access any videos. All the classes will be recorded over here. You can just even increase the speed and look at. So if you want to move, just drag it. So it happens in the live class that I'm taking the class. Some people are asking me doubts. So if you look at the recording, that might not be important to you. You can just, kind of skip that. That can also be done. So that's all about the how iQuanta is going to help you. Apart from this is the total pedagogy, and when CAT will happen, after CAT will be starting with group discussion, personal interview, and VAT assignments. There also in the dashboard you will get all the access to all the ebooks that we have created, our team has created, and there will be multiple one-on-one PI personal interview rounds and a lot of group discussions and group activities that will be happening after the month of November. And this year itself, we got close to 100 people who have scored more than 99 percentile, and all in all, there are close to 500 people who have scored more than 97 percentile. So it's really a great result, and we are enjoying that. And we might be calling our achievers in a party May the month of June, because the calls are still, they are still getting the calls, and we'll of course share all the things that we're doing in the party, how we celebrate, how we celebrate success, and what kind of relationship that we have built with our previous students. I'll just show it all to you. So that is all about today, and I'll just look at the queries once. Shachi, time being, computers are unlocked. Because Shashi, that is the reason is because the syllabus of quant is huge. That is where we have unlocked only that. Step by step, everything will be unlocked. Okay, Shivam, these queries ki IM किस में मिलेगा, उसके लिए we'll have a different session, that is Ask ALP session. We'll be doing that every fortnight. Quant foundation video is not there. Okay, just a minute. I'll just share that with you guys. I'll just share that with you. Let me find the link, and I'll just share that. Just a minute. Yeah. The event is called as Cat Quants versus Maths. That is what the name of the event is. Probably you might be looking at it with quant basics. That is why you might not have got it. I'm just sending you the link to it, the YouTube link, so people can just watch it. Okay? Got the link? Yeah, Pranay, it would be sufficient if you attend the classes and attempt all the mocks. That will be a lot actually. Yeah, Diksha, time is fixed for all the live classes. The daily schedule, it depends on whether you're working or not, or whether you are a fresher or you are just a student. It depends on the time, availability of time. But on an average, a person should be able to give 2 hours after the classes on the weekdays and 8 hours on the weekends. That is what it should be, average of all the people combined. All right, Rhythm? Harshit, application cannot be recorded, but you can of course go to that event and you can just look at all the questions that have been discussed. All right, and classes, yes, Shruti, classes have already started, but the first real class would be tomorrow. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. we'll be starting with numbers, as I just discussed. I think Shruti, you came late. 7 p.m. tomorrow we'll be starting that. The event link will be shared to you on your WhatsApp group. All right? Yeah, and okay, for preparation strategy, I'll be talking to you live within the next 2 weeks, and we'll be discussing only about the prep strategy. We'll have a different event for that. Okay, so people who are interested in that can join it. There are a lot of events which we can conduct based on demands and requirements. All right then, so क्या बोलते हैं उसको, कुर्सी की पेटियां बांध लो, कल से तूफान आने वाला है. Be ready for that. Okay, good night everyone, take care.